Well, my lathe has the old leather style drive belt, and it disappointingly slips quite a bit, especially when trying to take like a medium heavy cut on steel. It seems to be fine with aluminum, but I mean, it's just, you can tell like at certain points it'll just start slipping. So we're going to try to address that with some high grip belting, and in the name of simplicity and trying to make this easy, we'll use some alligator clips, or alligator lacing, I guess is what it's called. Should be able to just chop this down to size and apparently just hammer it in, so we'll see how that goes. And certainly this stuff seems to be pretty grippy compared to the leather, so we'll see whether or not it works out. Comparing the old versus the new, it's a very similar design. We got these hooks and loops that are just attached into the leather. It's probably very similar, just a pounded in, and this has got a pin with the, I don't know if it's meant to have the ridges or if that's just worn in there, probably worn in there. Versus we're going to be quite a bit larger pin this time around, but it'll still work for the diameter of the smallest pulley. So, seems to be a pretty simple way to do this. Good, it's not too short. Alright, so I need to cut these to length. Way the cut on that's awfully crooked. I'd like to have them square, or as square as I can get it, just to make lining up the edges nice and straight simpler. So I'll probably get out a square, mark this, and then try to recut it. It almost looks like they just used a razor blade, so I don't know, we'll see about that. I'm also very near the end of the adjustment on the lathe, so I'm probably going to shorten it by, I don't know, I got probably 2 inches of adjustment, so if I shorten it by an inch, it's really only going to be about a ½ inch of adjustment, because as it moves up it's got the 2 sides, so we'll do 1.5 inches. Or maybe I should just start at 1 inch to be safe, because then I know I'm within the adjustment, and if I have to shorten it later, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Did a practice cut just to see. Apparently bed shear will do it. Oh shoot, that thing's falling apart. Well, we have to fix that first. Right out loud, how far would that go? And we're back. Okay. Use a square. And I'll leave just some extra hanging off since we know it's long. Pretty good. Oh, there's the length. If I want to shorten it, I'll just, I guess about there. Looks like about 1 inch. Double check to verify our sanity. Yep, looks good. Alright, so this stuff can be cut down. So I suppose we'll just figure out how much fits here. This is the smallest box you can buy it in. There's so much extra we needed. A tiny little amount, but whatever. We got plenty of extra. I could probably build a whole bunch more of these things. Actually, I don't have to cut it. You can just bend it and break it off. Right there. It's actually really easy. Oops. As long as you get it in the right place. Alright, and if I flip these around, oh good, little, oh wait, it's gonna be like that. Oh yeah, that'll work. Comes with good directions at least. Looks like you start out by using the bar to line it up, and then pounding it halfway in, flip it halfway in, flip it all the way in, flip it all the way in. And then that's with a wood support, and then on steel, pound her down flat to make sure it's good. And then pull this, remove this pin, which is used for alignment, and then this ribbed one, or one with bumps to hold it, goes through for the hinge. Alright, finish this up. It says notch the belt, so it's just putting a little angle on the sides. Not sure what the purpose is there, but whatever. And then we can hook it together. I suppose cut this pin to size, huh? Something like that. Guess we'll see how that goes. Might be a little bit risky on where I ended up here on length, but I'm sure part of it is just the tension of the belt itself fighting me. Pointy in that way. Boy, another set of hands would be nice for this. Yeah, maybe. Can certainly adjust this. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of running tight against there, but belt probably needs to stretch in a little bit, or if I got the alignment off just a hair, but I can tell right away though, like when it fires up, before it'd be, you know, it would be belt slip until the chuck cut up, but I mean, things like going right away. So I guess I need to test cutting some. Did a couple step cuts here. 50 is all I was able to do before, and I did 100 and 150 cut. And that's a better surface finish than I've got out of this thing yet, too, especially with something hanging out this far. And I mean, it just peeled the chip off. No, it's way better. Like, I mean, taking that 150 cut here, it didn't even bog down or even make a noise like it was slowing down, versus before you could just hear the belt slipping and it would slow right down until it just came to a complete stop. And yeah, now I can take a heavy cut and it's smooth. Beautiful smooth. That's a 150 cut. Awesome. I've been struggling with how slow it's been when I can only take a 50 cut at a time, but this is freaking awesome. Alright, well, with that done, here's the size of the kit. So I can, let's see, 7 full pieces left, plus this one. There's 2.5 that of those belts that I can make per set. Like, I think I'm set for a while if I ever got to redo this. But yeah, no, it worked out super well. The stuff isn't very expensive. I just got it from McMaster Carr, and oh, this doesn't have the prices on it, but yeah, I don't know. This lacing cost about the same amount as the belt did, and I think it was, I don't know, it was around $100 or less than $100 actually. So cool. I guess if anybody else wants to do this, I got some lacing I can sell you, or it can make you a belt, I guess. So. But compared to some of the other stuff like I saw out there, like I was considering doing a serpentine belt and like the whole gluing thing, and that looked like a huge pain in the ass compared to this, and it would have been. So this is a real easy way to do this. I don't know why nobody else had brought this up when I was looking for videos on how to do it, or even just people talking about how to do it. Highly recommend.